Hello, Internet. I'm LBtheBlueFireFox, as some of you might know. All 4 subscribers. Talking about subscribers, I have one of them here. This, my lovely girlfriend, Anna.
Hi!
She has made a suggestion, which I fully endorse. She will be voicing some of the characters, because I'm terrible at it.
And by some, he means most.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what? What did we decide on? 2. Right?
I'm voicing 3 characters.
Oh.
And you're voicing 2. So, technically, most of them.
Okay. So, she's going to be doing Sayuri, Yuri, and Monica.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to do myself and the other one.
Natsuki.
I was...
The tsundere.
Yes. I'm just a big fan of tsunderes, obviously. Anyway, let's us load the game. Let us go to Tuesday, November 28th. Sorry this is a few days late. She was traveling. She made the idea. I laid off doing stuff because of that. Anyway, right in. Monica saying... My dear.
Oh, is that my cue? Oh, okay.
That is your cue. We're right into it. We're going in. Guns blazing.
I need to figure out an actual voice for Monica. I was thinking of just using my regular voice, because like I said, she has a lot of lines.
She does. I was trying to go with a Western, or Southern, I should say. Giving her a Southern accent.
Yeah, I'm not gonna... Ooh.
Not gonna do that? That's fine. It's fine.
I already have a slight Southern accent.
Well,
depending on who you ask.
Depending on who you ask, yes. Well...
Virginia is technically in the South.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. It's
Really?
below the Mason-Dixon line.
Oh. That counts as the South, does it?
Yes.
Here we go. On our channel, we don't just do gaming. We also do education.
Geography!
Yep.
American history!
Mm-hmm. Wow. Never thought of that. I'm truly becoming the next MatPat. Except I can't because I'm not as attractive as he is.
It's okay. I still love you.
No. Hear that, everyone? She said it, not me. I didn't force her.
Help! He's got a gun to my head!
Yeah,
Oh.
there's a reason why we don't have cams for this. We don't do cams, so yeah, that's the reason. Anyway, up to you, my dear. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine.
Shit.
She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation.
Recitation.
I'm good at words. Ding. The 4 of us applaud. Oh, cool.
Yay!
You don't actually have to do anything.
Yeah, I know. I remembered that just after the narration started again. I was like, oh, yeah, awesome. I don't actually have to read it.
Excellent. Monica takes a breath and smiles. Hey, Siri.
That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Ooh, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walked quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yeah, that doesn't sound pretentious at all.
No, I don't think she's pretentious at all, I'm sure. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts to read the poem. Reading the poem. Words. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri got absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transformed into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. It was a cliffhanger. One of them was literally hanging off a cliff. It was quite exciting. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves.
Yay!
It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her. But we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applauded, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. ...
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Siri hops out of her chairs and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Ah. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayuri.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then.
Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice is made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come out of Sayuri's voice almost gives me a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes, and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayuri.
Even LB liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then, next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before LB. It's not like I can compare with you guys anyway. Baka.
Bakas?
Might as well let LB lowers everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Baka! Natsuki.
It's fine. I might as well get this over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection to what to read, and what I do have is just literally 20 words randomly thrown into a sentence. Makes no sense, actually. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that...
Okay,
Yeah?
I just want to point something out. They're arranged in order of largest boobs to smallest.
You are clearly right. They're also in order of height.
In height.
I'm glad you pointed out the boobs, though. I'm sure that is what we need to focus on. And if I was an editor, which I partially am, I would, zoom across all of them. Right now. Whoosh. Will I actually do it? You'll find out, Internet. You will. Anyway. Where was I? Despite that, once I finished, I received applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going. Sheesh. Barkers. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Go ahead and jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's literally the song that I was trying to sing just before. This is plagiarism. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if give life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do it again.
Natsuki, that's the whole fucking point! Well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I could put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friend, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. Louise. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. So happy that I queef so hard that my skirt blows up.
I thought you were going to say something about that.
And I hair whip Natsuki.
Yeah. Use tail whip. Use tail whip. Natsuki's defense lowers. It looks like she's staring at it as well. She's like, I can't look away.
I wish my hair would grow like that.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
So what day is this?
I can't wait! I think it's Friday?
Okay, so we got a weekend. Though,
Yeah, it's
In
Thursday
Japan.
or Friday. Actually, no, it's Thursday.
well, Japan only has 1 day weekends. So it could be Friday. Anyway, continue.
Trust me on this. They have a 2-day weekend.
Do they?
In this story, they have a 2-day weekend.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I think.
Maybe. We'll find out. Anyway, I believe it's Yuri's line now.
I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayuri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri?
Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that.
We're neighbors, Natsuki. Duh.
Yeah.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Come on, Barkers.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, I'm not supposed to respond to that.
It's okay, dude. You don't have to say it.
Haha. Whatever. Let's go already. And this is the point where I have to break the illusion a little. She's playing her own version of the game. And her version, the person's named Dude. So if you see Dude instead of LB,
Did I say dude?
you did say Dude.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry.
Which is the reason why I started explaining to everyone why they're like, what? What? No. Anna doesn't
Yeah,
care.
I thought it would be hilarious if I named the protagonist dude.
Yes.
And I
Anyway,
just sort of
you went
forgot
with
to
it.
read it as LB that time.
Ah, it's all good. I'm sure the worst part is if the bloody story actually has the word dude in it. Anyway,
I don't think it does.
Probably not. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayuri is being a little quieter than usual on our way home. Hey, Sayuri.
Hmm? Sorry, I was spacing out.
Huh, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to... I mean...
Sayuri fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Ah. This is a choice. I would walk home with Yuri, or I would still walk home with Sayuri. This is a hard decision. Because, like, I like both of them. They're both cool in their own ways. I mean, given the situation, Yuri asked. You know. It'd be rude if I turned her down. Why can't we all three of us go home together? What's wrong with that? Why don't they give us the third option we all want? You're not just judging me, are you, my dear?
No.
You're not?
No.
Alright. Alright. I'm choosing Yuri.
Really?
Yeah. You are judging me! Walking home with Yuri, huh?
Gotcha. I was a little surprised.
Really? I like both of them. They're very nice and cute. Anyway, walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, even how hard it is her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
There's nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it!
Jeez. That's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Say, Yuri, I can't figure out what you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it's kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there is something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?
Dun, dun, dun!
And here comes...
Okay, since we are playing two different versions, fun fact, the word choices are randomized. So,
Yep.
He has different word choices than I do.
Mm-hmm.
A crapshoot.
Yeah. And here's the thing, if we're trying to keep everything level, we sort of have to try and choose the same things.
How about we pause the video,
Alright.
and then we pick it back up after we've
Chosen everything?
we've chosen through the words, because it doesn't really make much of a difference. Like, I don't think the audience is gonna care too much.
Probably not. Anyway, we'll be right back, I suppose.
After these messages!
After these
Stay
messages. Alright,